Hi, love, and welcome. This is where you can find my best-selling book, The Girl with the Buddha Tattoo, Your Guide to Manifesting Love, Awakening, and Freedom, and then go on the same journey by yourself, right? With this mini course on how to write your book without writing so you can unleash your story. But before you get to that offer, and however you got here, congratulations. You were probably at one of my live events or through Facebook or through Instagram, or you are an amazing friend and you're ready to see what I've been up to. So before you actually go into reading this book, right, The Girl with a Tattoo, or writing your own book without writing, I want to give you a very special opportunity to check out this very special offer. So quickly, I know this is important for you, and I don't want you to die with your story inside of you. So I've created the #1 system for unleashing your story. And today I want to discuss those 3 secrets to freedom, to fulfillment, and financial abundance that even a 22-year-old girl can implement to achieve results in 90 days with minimum effort and money spent. So this system has helped clients just like you write their books without writing, create and sell high-ticket offers, use AI marketing automations to get between 10K and 100K per month, and help clients to realize their full potential using this full body orgasm and manifest their dream relationships. So all we have is our story, right? Margaret Atwood said, in the end, we all become stories, right? Maya Angelou said, there's no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you. Your story is the greatest legacy that you will leave to your friends. It's the longest lasting legacy you will leave to your heirs. Steve Sates. Oprah said everybody who's still exploring where to go next should ask the question, how can I be used for the greatest service to this life? You ask that question and I guarantee you the answer will be returned and rewarded to you with fulfillment, which is really the major definition of success, right? So 2014, I find myself sitting next to my mom's helpless body. She's fighting stage 4B cervical cancer, and I find myself blurring the words, Mom, you ruined my life. I couldn't believe I said that. What came next, I never expected. She said, my brothers abused me when I was little. Suddenly, the lifetime of getting wasted fucked up my entire life. Attracting relationships that didn't serve, waking up on couches that with people that I didn't even know. Anytime I would get triggered, I would get, and I didn't know what I was doing. Driving in a car, drinking a bottle of vodka, and then continuing to drive as I threw up out the window. Right? Suddenly, a lifetime of pain, of trauma. I saw my mom as a little girl who couldn't find a way to heal herself in this lifetime. Her trauma became my trauma, right? She couldn't find a way to heal. So I started to forgive. So I started finding tools, psychedelics, ayahuasca, DMT, 5-MeO, mushrooms, meditation, learn how to spend time alone, Wim Hof breath work, manifestation secrets that started to transform my life fast. And people were like, are you writing a book? Are you writing a book? So it was like, ding, ding, ding. Okay, I guess I'm writing a book, but I was an immigrant 3 times over. So I couldn't spell for shit. So then I started to write the book, right? And then 7 years later, I have hundreds of editions, now 7 published books. 1 is a bestseller. I've transformed my life and I've written enough for everybody. But in the time I was writing, I didn't realize that I had to figure out somebody that could help me because I kept going into the same story, right? I couldn't understand how to digest my story. I couldn't understand what true freedom meant, right? The writing actually healed me, but I wish I would have found the right coaches that would have helped me. Because I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on the wrong coaches that haven't walked a mile in my shoes, that haven't broadcasted their story, that haven't written books until I transformed my definition of freedom, my definition of success, my definition of fulfillment. What was it that I wanted, right? What was the reason I wrote the book? To create an impact so I can speak on stages, so I can share the path of awakening, manifestation, transformation, and tools I used, right? So I can live in an RV which I do now, live on the beach, attract my dream relationship. Now I'm pregnant, I'm living with my dream guy. I got to 100K months, and I've got systems, and I'm doing live events. So I had to change my definition of success. I had to transform my trauma into tantra, into total freedom, fulfillment, financial abundance. And this is where I'm going to take you. So I've helped thousands of clients bridge the gap between spiritual fulfillment and money. Now that's true wealth. I've helped Sama go to $2 million, getting an investment in her soul aligned business within 6 months. I've helped Masha go to 30K as a yoga instructor, right? Meditation, 30K within 3 weeks. I've helped Vanessa go to 300K, and now she's at $1 million a year and a half later. She got a property. She's living her soul's truth, right? I've helped people write books without writing as fast as 2 weeks for the first draft, because it's all about results. And this is what we're going to talk about in our 60-minute call when you're ready. This is not for you if you're not ready to transform your life by unleashing your story. Okay, this is not for you if you're not ready for the emotional roller coaster that comes with having to revisit old stories so you can create a bigger impact, so you can transform them with the new stories, disrupting old patterns. Okay, this is not for you if you're not ready to invest in yourselves to see results fast. This is not for you if you prefer to spend more time, right, defending your limitations instead of taking actions. This is not for you if you're not ready to get out of your comfort zone when it comes to living a truly fulfilling, limitless, financially abundant life. And this is not for you if you don't have the drive to create a bigger impact in the world with your own business, aka a business is you playing out your awakening story in this conscious overall story that we are all part of. What we're going to cover today is those 3 secrets, right? To fulfillment, financial freedom, and anything you literally have ever wanted. Secret 1, how to create a clear vision to freedom, to fulfillment, to financial abundance, realizing your why, implementing daily rituals in 90 days. Okay, so whether it is you're writing a book, speaking engagement, dream relationship, high offers, the same path, the same system. Secret number 2, how to easily use tools to disrupt your challenges and overcome those limiting beliefs. And we've got manifestation secrets, human design, gene keys, tantra, de-armoring, DMT breathwork, psychedelic integration, writing for healing, right? We come up with a customized plan for you, right? Secret number 3, how do we implement those systems to get up to 100K months, right? And save yourself this time and freedom from trying to figure this out on your own. System stands for save yourself time and money. Because remember, time is infinitely more precious than money. So you are buying to level up, you're getting a shortcut. So secret number 2, how do you create this clear vision of freedom? How do you realize your why and implement these daily rituals using the 7F manifesting secrets? So when you have clarity on vision of exactly where you're going with a specific time frame, you're using something called reticular activating system of your brain. Okay, you are laser focused on the destination, which means you've already been in another now moment, just like right now. And I teach you how to use the 7Fs, the 7 frequencies that are most important in life: fitness, food, family, friends, financial abundance, freedom and fun, feelings. How to tune into this vision and feel it in the now and bring it into the now, right? Embodying it as if it already happened. So clarity gives power because it transforms your life. Because when you're clear, nobody else can take away what you believe, right? And remember, the most important part is the reason why. What's your story? Your why is a statement of purpose that describes why you do the work that you do and why you live the lifestyle that you do. It's your calling. It is your conviction. And when you know your life purpose, it becomes easier to focus on where you are going, what matters the most in your life, and what decisions are aligned with your goal. It makes you committed and passionate about your goal, right? So having a purpose will help you find your true passion and commit to it. So here's the thing, you can't reverse engineer this. You have to have the framework. You've got to have the why, right, behind the what, and the how behind the what and the why. So your big why is something you plug into emotionally, and that's what drives you. And when things get tough, right, you keep going. It's not a wish. It's not a goal. It's not something that that you maybe want. It's something that's going to change your life and others around you and actually help you survive, because it's going to be your soul communicating to your spirit family externally. It's your purpose. Okay, so what is your purpose, right? It is the intersection between what you love doing, what you are good at, what you can get paid for, and what the world needs. In other words, mission, passion, profession, and vocation, your conviction. That is your purpose. And remember, there are layers of beliefs that we have, right? Layers of habits, layers of identity, right? So our identity is how we see ourselves and how other people see us. Okay? Our habits help us transform our identity, help us transform our beliefs. This is what we do every single day, right? And our beliefs is your conscious or subconscious underlying beliefs, is how you see the universe and how you see yourself in it. And remember, belief is power. So when you have this clear vision, and I have these clients that have written books with me in 90 days or less, from an idea they've had for 5, 10, 15, 20 years to print in 90 days, your whole body knows that you're ready, right? And in our first session, we actually channel all of your chapters and you become a bestseller. Did you know that 81% of people want to write a book and only less than 1% actually do it? Because they don't have access to what you have right now. The idea that you can write a book without writing, somebody who's done it for thousands of people, right? So it is the same system, the same vision and clarity system we use for writing books without writing, for getting speaking engagements, for hitting financial goals, for hitting dream relationships. It's the same system. And the first step is always getting that clear vision. Secret 2, how we use easy tools, right, to disrupt challenges and overcome limiting beliefs. So we have a 7F manifesting secrets system. We have the human design. We have gene keys. We have de-armoring. We have DMT breathwork. We have tantra. We have psychedelic integration and book writing. These are all tools that help you overcome your challenges. Why? Because we have to first understand what our story is, what our vision is, and then we have to start disrupting these old patterns. There are 50 trillion cells, or 50 trillion cells in the body, and we have to reprogram them with a new story. How do you do that? By using human design. By understanding human design is a study that's put together 8 different sciences, okay? Astrology, astronomy, the I Ching, right? The chakras, quantum mechanics, biochemistry. It explains to you everything that was happening, the star alignment, every single planet, everything that was happening when you were born and 88 days before, deciphering your energy, your skills, your gifts you may not even be aware of, right? So you can live by design. The Gene Keys takes it a step further. It explains to you about your branding, how that is your essence, that is your soul broadcasted out, and how to overcome the different shadows and the different layers of existence. Because you have 3 bodies. You have this mental body, you have an emotional body, and you have the physical body. And I teach you how to crack the code of understanding yourself. That's actually the best testimonial I had was from a couple that said that this was the best self-realization, reading, and transformation they've ever had in their life. I teach you how to use psychedelics and integrate them to disrupt these old challenges, how to use writing for healing, how to use DMT breath work, right? The psychedelic breath work to release energy, how to use the armoring. The armoring is allowing yourself to use trigger points with this DMT breath work, right? To enter these altered states, to release the energy physically from your body so you can allow for more abundance, fulfillment, and freedom to come in. Okay, and how to use sexuality, right, as a path of enlightenment to reach enlightened states where you can get out of your body and really let yourself be. So these are some tools that we use together to disrupt those challenges. And secret number 3, how to implement systems to get to your 100K months. Wherever you are, if your goal is 5K, great, same system. 10K, same system. 50K, same system. And this is how you save yourself time and money from having to try to figure this out on yourself, all on your own. Remember, you got to know your why. You got to create a time frame guarantees. You got to master crafting this signature offer, right? Which is your energy broadcasted out using words. And you got to use originality because that is the key. Remember, I spun my wheels for 7 years, trading time for money when I was writing my first book, thinking it's going to come. My high ticket clients are going to come. separating myself from them. I'm helping you bring it to here and now. It's not coming. It has come. You have to become the vibrational match with it. Okay? So Steve Jobs says the ones that are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who actually do. And how do we do that? Systems. Systems create impact. Systems create influence. They create service. They create sales. And what's the highest level of transformation? It's creating high ticket offers, high offers to people based on their own end results. So I teach you this whole step-by-step process of how to understand the psychology of sales, how to understand people, and how to give them exactly what they want based on the discovery process, right? The discovery process that we go through together, because people buy their own end result. We got to get out of our own way thinking that people need to buy what we have to sell. No, they're going to buy what they want to buy because, one, they feel like it, right? People buy because they feel like it. That's the only reason they buy. And because the second reason is because it's going to elevate their status. Okay, so people buy because they feel like it, and it's going to elevate their status. So let's go. I want to work with the crazy ones that think that they could change the world, right? So I help you create this clear vision for what this end result goal is going to be, whether it's financial, your book, you're showing up fully, your speaking engagement, and then we walk toward it, disrupting all these challenges, creating these result-based high-ticket offers. Remember, every single day, someone's waking up with the exact same problem that you can solve for them. If you broadcast your offer the right way, that your book will solve for them, that your offer, that your course will solve for them. Your pre-existing audience is completely irrelevant to your offer. So remember, the key to scaling, right, making a bigger impact, is going out and attracting the people that need your help and then turning them into customers with a step-by-step process. How? By unleashing your story, by understanding your why, by shifting into your new identity and following this step-by-step process. Okay, and these are the 3 pillars to success. You got to have an energy alignment. You got to understand your story, why you do what you do, and why your offering is so important, because people could die if they didn't hear about your offer. And you got to open up to receiving, right? Once you have a clear vision, now you got to open up to receiving all the abundance that's coming. But you got to have clarity first, right? The second pillar is how to have this powerful positioning. If I came to you as a Thai massage therapist or a Tantra transformation coach that is focused on your results, I'm doing essentially exactly the same thing, but I'm positioning those things differently. Hence, I can get paid more for being a Tantra transformation result-oriented coach versus just a Thai massage therapist. And the third pillar to success is having this presentation and having this strategy on how to use social and AI to broadcast your soul's truth, which is your branding, your sword, your word, right? And what journey you're going to take your customers on so they feel comfortable with you, so they trust you. It's just like dating. So energetic alignment, powerful positioning, and compelling presentation, and AI automations. So Jeff Bezos says, we are at the beginning of this golden age of AI, right? And recent advancements have already led to inventions that previously lived in the realm of science fiction. And we're only scratched the surface of what's possible. I mean, AI could contribute to 15.7 trillion to the world's economy in 2013. Right? So don't die with your story inside you. Your story unleashed is your purpose, is your fulfillment, it's your financial abundance. Get it out of your head. That's how you save yourself and impact billions, millions, billions while making millions. So there are 2 types of people: those that are ahead of the curve using systems to hack their consciousness so they can share their story using automations and AI to reach more people and create a bigger impact. And there are those that are left behind because they think it's too painful to share their story, or they don't want to use marketing, or they don't want to sound salesy, and they die with regret. So this is the marketing system. It's your book. It's your video story. It's your reason why. It's a little masterclass that you use as a lead generation so people can get to know you. Then this lead generation, this lead goes into a workflow from this lead capture page, where automations start, automated text messages, automated emails, AI booking you appointments, right? And then you get into the Zoom. And this is where I teach you how to sell big result-based offers, because it's not about you, it's about your client, how to become energetically aligned with this, and then how to go with your client through the psychological process where they're begging you to please get into your program and giving you their credit card. Because once you do this process, it doesn't matter how much you charge, because you've provided so much value. And when the client realizes the value, they'll exchange the money for it. It's easy because you're giving them a shortcut, right? So why I love content, why I love automations, because once you have a step-by-step process that is proven to work and you implement it, then you are a machine. Okay, you become a cash machine. You become a manifestation machine. And this is what I'm talking about here. I've created the step-by-step process to help you see that it's easy. Once you have the right steps, right, and you implement them, it all becomes automated. So grab the system now at this very special rate and get instant results. Or if you still have a few more questions, you can book a call for more information, right? And the first call is going to be just a 10-15 minutes to see if you're a good fit for any of our programs. Then the next call is going to be 60 to 120 minutes. It's going to be a discovery deep dive where we understand your why, how fast you want to write this book, create this unleashing your story video, or whatever you want to, the masterclass, however you want to lead generate, right? How fast you want to understand what you want to manifest and the challenges that are holding you back, right? Will determine if you are ready to coach yourself by using a do-it-yourself, like the platform that we have, if you need group training or one-on-one training, right? Our system is here to be implemented based on your specific needs. So remember, every single day, someone wakes up with the exact problems that you solve. And your signature offer, which is your energy broadcasted from the inside out, your soul's truth, your book is what helps them bridge the gap. So your pre-existing audience, your offer may be completely irrelevant to them. So stop preaching to the wrong choir. Remember the key to scaling your success, your impact, your soul-aligned truth, your business, which is your awakening story, is using a proven strategy and a system that's going to attract those people that need you, right? That are waking up in sweats in the middle of the night because you are there to solve their problems in your specific way. How? By using the proven system that we've created that works. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you inside of our course or inside of our beautiful discovery call. I love you all so much. Take action now. Mwah.
Hi everyone, my name is Vanessa and I want to talk about how amazing Dasha has been in my life. She has been just such an inspiration, a powerhouse, an empowered woman with her wisdom and her knowledge to help me on my journey and guide me. She has literally been everything in my life, and I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for her guidance. My soul, that it's just calling to me, and every day it's just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, and I definitely needed her guidance and her wisdom with this whole awakening experience. It's a whole new world that I've tapped into and I'm living in. It hasn't even been 1 year yet, and my company is grossing $300,000. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I already know that I'm meant to live in abundance, to help families. I'm a giver. Like, I just want to give in the biggest way. And when I mean that, I want to start foundations. I want to feed, I want to clothe, I want to shelter, I want to just do all these things that I know I'm meant to do. And Dasha's the woman to help me with it. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now because of her, and she's just gonna be on my journey my whole life. Like, I just can't see myself without her guidance, her knowledge, such great wisdom. My life is one big synchronicity right now, and it's just magic every day. I've put in the work. When I tell you I've put in the work, everything that Dasha has told me to do from the time that I met her, I've done it.
Hello, this is a review for Dasha Love, my sister. I have left many reviews, but I would like to leave another one because now I got my first 20K client, and I wanted to share how she helped me break the barrier and the belief that we need to act small and be small and, you know, charge less. Let me go back a little bit. So my sister and I started to organize wellness events like 8 years ago when our mother first passed away, and we thought that wellness should be accessible to all, and it should, and we still think that. We still host community events, and it was all donation based. And for the longest time in my mind, I thought that it was not possible to heal people or provide healing and wellness events and be comfortable financially. I feel nourished and powerful, and I feel like I'm providing nourishment and power and helping the awakening of this beautiful earth. So if you feel called, if you feel like you have a gift and you want to share it, whether it's yoga, meditation, breath work, that's literally what I do with my clients. And, you know, as long as your energy is right, like, you're sharing your gift and you can make abundance.
Hi everyone, my name is Samah and I'm an immigrant from Saudi Arabia. I became an activist and I learned that I always can bring good ideas to the table, and I always have a clear vision, but I've never knew that specifically until Dasha came into my life. She came into my life in a time that I just lost my mother out of cancer. I was kicked out of my job just because I was competitive and I was using my voice, and I felt I was ready to die. But then Dasha came in, and she has this power where she sees someone's full potential, and she acts from that place. And she was a great reminder with her magnificent magical tools in the course that she just described that I went through. At the beginning, I went through it really slowly and then fast, and I did it many times at the same time, had calls with her. And she taught me how to be very clear and specific about really what I wanted. And today, as we're speaking, I'm relaunching my own company. It's a production company, specifically create animation that solve problems and talk about sensitive subjects that other medium cannot talk. I am doing an animation about womanhood. At the same time, we're going to talk about motherhood, manhood, but specifically it's about womanhood. It's a budget of more than 2 million, and it's already, there's a company who came that will fund it, another company who will come just to market it. A whole team just came into my life, like one of the writers of Tom and Jerry, one of the writers with Jimmy Kimmel, like really famous writers. They just believe in my vision and they think that I know what I'm doing. And everyone is just in, and it's just like full abundance. And by late September, October, I will provide jobs for more than 40 people just to finish this project. And this will never happen without Dasha's help. She's not only a manifestation coach and a supporter, but she's also a sister and a really dear friend of mine that I actually right now planning to see her in person very soon.
Dasha love. Dasha is a rock star of a human and a coach. She's that person who, no matter when you need her, how you need her, she is going to show up in the biggest way, but in all the ways that you exactly need. She is beyond intuitive and is so grounded in who she is with herself that she's able to spread so much knowledge and wealth and insight into blind spots and maybe in places that you can't see within yourself. I'm telling you from personal experience, Dashi is my person, the person who held me by the hand to get me out of my head and into purpose by breaking down belief systems, by putting me on a proper routine, by getting me to a place where I have a completely finished product course that is ready for the world. That's in full alignment for who I am and my purpose. And it would not have been completed or finished, or I would not have been able to hold myself accountable, in all honesty, to get to the place where I needed to be within myself and in all the places. And Dasha is the one who was able to get me there. Without her, I would not be where I am. And so my love and appreciation and gratitude for everything Dasha is and how she shows up for other people is beautiful to witness, and to see how she shines so brightly and it just like ripples out to the ones she chooses to work with, because also Dashi is particular, and you have to be ready to work with her because she will hold you accountable. And the biggest thing with Dash is she will hold you accountable. She'll push you to your edges of where you know, maybe you don't know, but she knows that you can go there. So she'll push you to your own edges of the greatest version of yourself. And that's what Dashi does for me and what she did for me. And that's why I am where I am within my work and within my practice. So Dashi, I love you, sister. And thank you for everything that you've done for me, with me, to get me to this newer, evolved version of self. I thank you, and I swear I would not have been able to do this without you. But you know that. If anybody is considering working with Dash, you know, figure out what you need. Accountability is what she is great at, and she will figure out a solution. She is great at finding solutions, and whatever you need, she can do. She's one of these people who is so multifaceted, that she serves people on so many levels, whether it's like the consciousness, the belief systems, the actual integration of systems within your company, like all the ways. So I love you, and I, again, like beyond grateful for us coming together and being able to do the work we have. Thank you.